Hey, what's up guys? It's Billy, your local vacation rental expert here at the Jersey Shore. I'm a property manager and realtor, and today I'm just here to talk about why Seaside Heights and the surrounding area is actually going to be the next boom town of the Jersey Shore, or just in general, if you're looking for a place to invest in, that you're at least going to see some upside over the next several years, near term and long term. I would say the Seaside Heights and the surrounding barrier island is primed for this huge boom in property values over the next 5 to 10 years. And here are some of the reasons why I think that's the case. Question for you. Have you recently taken a drive down the streets of Seaside Heights in the past couple of months? If you have, you would have noticed that there's a whole ton of new developments coming up, including a 6-story condominium building with commercial units all down Boulevard. We have several other similar projects that are in the works that are going to be coming within the next year or two, including, this is the big one, which is why I'm most excited actually, is there's a 10-story hotel being built with hundreds of rooms, a big event center, you name it, a spa, I think. There's all sorts of crazy stuff that's coming up here. And Seaside Heights, I think, over the next several years is poised for a huge upside as far as the equity play is concerned. And then also on the cash flow side, because as the market becomes more desirable and you have more short-term rentals, one, that's going to cause a lot more competition in the short-term rental space, but two, it's going to actually increase the cash flow and your average nightly rates that you can charge for these short-term rentals. So all of those things are pointing towards more investors looking at Seaside Heights, at least from what I've been seeing. But don't take my word for it. Do the research for yourself and you tell me what you think. Because in my opinion, and based on what I'm seeing, it looks like, it's going to be a good area to be investing in the next couple of years. Seaside Heights might be just one of the last shore towns down the entire eastern seaboard of New Jersey where you could still buy a property for $1 million or less and it'll do tremendously well as a short-term rental. Not only that, but Seaside Heights historically has had very pro short-term rental regulations in a sense that you can go down all the way to have a one-night minimum. So there's no huge sweeping regulation that prevents you from doing short-term rentals. They actually want you to do them based on the fact that you can now apply for short-term rental licenses, a mercantile license, etc. And there's broad support from the town as well. They want to make sure that we conduct ourselves in an appropriate way. They don't want to have, the proms, they don't want to have the parties, they don't want to have any of the craziness that maybe the Jersey Shore used to be known for. Nowadays, it's become a lot more family oriented, and over time, the sort of party crowd, if you want to call them that, has dwindled and kind of moved further away, especially because a lot of the big clubs have been shut down, and a lot of those motels that, are a little less friendly, I guess you could say, a lot of the motels are now being torn down and replaced with these single family or even multi-family condominium units. All of those things actually point towards, I think, a positive for the town over the next several years. Well, that's it. I'll see you later. Signing off.